we're gonna go ahead and get started with our warm-up. So we're on your back, feet on the floor, low back touching the ground. We're gonna go into 10 glute bridges. As we bridge up, we'll start really squeezing your booty. So we're trying to get some blood flow back in through those big glute muscles. Wakes them up a little bit, because we're gonna use them today a lot. And we're also looking up, see the top of your thighs, make sure that you're not bridging too high. You have 10 of these bridges. For anyone watching this later on replay, you'll need a resistance band or some lightweight dumbbells. We'll flip it over onto hands and knees once we finish our 10 bridges and go into 5 cat-cows. So press the hands down, draw the belly button into the spine, round the back up. And then reverse that. Drop the belly down, lift the head, lift the neck. You have 5 of these. We're really trying to loosen up the pelvis, get that movement through the hips. Today's class is what we like to call strength 3. And when we do strength 3, we have certain exercises that we do, certain movement patterns. From that cat-cow, we come down to hands and knees. One hand behind the head, rotate the shoulders. We've got 8 T-spine on each side. So we have movement patterns that we do in strength 3. The exercises themselves can still be leveled. So we've got more challenging, less challenging, high impact, low impact, ways to make this fit whatever your needs are. From that, we will do 4 supersets of exercises. So 2 exercises in a set back to back. We'll repeat that sequence 3 times. And then we'll move on. We've got 4 of them today. We've got core work, lower body. We're going to do push-ups today. We've got some upper back stuff as well. Once we finish that 8 T-spine, we come back to hands and knees. Find tabletop, so draw the belly button into the spine, flatten the low back, and then one arm and one leg extend. Draw them back in and down, switch. Our goal here is to balance. So we're pushing down into the knee, we're pushing into the hand. We're pulling up through the rib cage. You've got 10 on each side. Take your time. Today, I want you to decide what your goal is for this workout. How hard do you want to work? What do you want to feel like when you're done? And then that's your intention for the day. Set that intention. If it's just literally to move for 45 minutes or make it through the class, that's cool. If it's push yourself a little bit, that's cool. But you've got to kind of set it, and then it's up to you to accomplish whatever it is that you set out to achieve today in your workout. I'm going to give you levels and options. Those choices are up to you. A lot of strength work today. We love our strength work here at Fitness Evolution. Once you finish 10 on each side, we'll all meet standing. Now, as we've discovered in this virtual world, we like our cardio circuit stuff too. But a foundation is built on our strength work here. That's what we love. So, what else do I want to tell you about today? That's mostly it. We're going to be, if you're new to some of the things we're doing, go ahead and switch it so your arms circle forward, especially like our hinge exercise or even push-ups. I'm going to give lots of form cues to kind of help you figure out how to begin with that if it's new to you. If it's not, y'all know the drill, it's cool. We have 2 more of these, so it's 2. The last one here, we're going to do 5 toe touch squats. This is a mobility exercise. Arms come up. We round it forward. So we're going to round your back and bend your knees. Arms stay inside the knees. Drop your butt as low as you can without lifting your heels. Then lift your chest and head. Right arm by the ear, left arm by the ear, stand up. So we have 5 of those. We're going to round it down. Tuck your booty, push your heels into the ground, lift your head, lift your chest, arms reach, and up. That's 2. Here we go, 3, small sit down lift. The more you do these with time, the better they get. Really, really great way to work on hip mobility and improve depth in your squat. Last one here. You struggle with getting down into your squats, do these every day. A month from now, you'll be getting all the way down. From here, gate openers to finish, so we open that hip up and out to the side. Paying attention to the pelvis. So, we want to make sure our pelvis is level. We do that by engaging the core. So even before we begin any exercises, we're thinking about engaging the core, being tall, good posture, pulling the ribs back towards the spine, shoulders back, shoulder blades engaged. We're going to do some upper back stuff today, really focusing on those shoulder blades. So we've got 10 each side here. I never count. I think this is 9. Usually have some of a sense of how many we've done after counting reps for so many years. All right, so the first 2 exercises we're going to do. We're going to do a hinge exercise that you can turn into a hinge power if you like, and then we're going to do push-ups. So I'll go through the hinge one first, we'll do it, and then we'll do our push-ups. Everything that we do today, I will time, except for push-ups. So a hinge exercise, a basic hinge, of course, is hands to the thighs, we push back, knees are slightly bent. Notice my hips and my shoulders are in a flat line. So if I put my arms back, which is what we're gonna do, and I look down, this is my bottom position. I don't wanna be down here, so I shouldn't have my shoulders passing my knees or my hips, and I also don't wanna be up here. I'm nice and flat. From this position, we're gonna spring up. So if we're doing low impact, we're gonna hinge forward, stand up, reach for the ceiling, tuck your butt, tuck your ribs. We're doing high impact, we're gonna jump and reach, land, and continue through. So no weights on this one today. We're either gonna jump or not jump. Let's try it. Here we go. So 3, 2, 1. We take it back to that hinge, lift up, reach up. At the top, tuck your butt, tuck your rib cage. Beautiful. If you're jumping, make this explosive. Those of you guys who work with us in person, we do kettlebell swings. This is like a kettlebell swing. Throw your hips forward, take yourself up to the ceiling, land low. Spring. Yeah, even if you're not jumping, lift, reach up. 15 seconds. Beautiful. Let me watch. See what I see. Jacqueline, tuck your chin. So look down to the ground. Nice work. Good, Megan. Heidi looks great. Awesome job, everybody. 2, 1, relax. Push-ups. When we do push-ups, I want your hands just outside your shoulders and your elbows slightly flared. So if I looked at you from up above, you'd make an arrow, like this. You have 3 choices. You can use a piece of furniture, elevate your hands, and do it in full push-up. You can do it on your knees, you can do it on the floor. Let's talk about it real fast if you're on your knees. I want you to begin in a high plank. Even if you're gonna do it on your knees. Begin in high plank, set your knees down. Barely put any weight in your knees. Push up from that position. Keep your core pulled in. We have 10, your count, your pace. Ready, whenever you are, go ahead and begin. So if I'm doing them on my knees, I gotta think about almost curling into a ball a little bit. I know it sounds weird, but I've gotta keep pulling up and in through my ribs. My butt down, and most of my weight in my arms. If you start to get comfortable here, you can work on putting one leg straight back and doing this with one knee down. That's how we progress that to a more advanced push-up. Once you finish your 10, we'll meet standing. Nice work, guys. Beautiful. And you can always do that same thing on a piece of furniture. You just come into your plank position and push up on the furniture. It's less pressure on your wrists. It's less difficult for your upper body. All right. Fantastic job those first 2 exercises. We're going to repeat that sequence twice. So whether we are here, explode up without the jump, or we're jumping, I want you to use power. Throw your hips forward. And it's a thrust. So it's boom. And we're like popping the booty. But we stop that motion by pulling in here and pulling in here so that I don't get this. Ouchie. Yucky. All right, let's try it. Second set. 3, 2, 1. We're going to lean forward, reach back, look down, explode up. Whether you jump or you just reach, you can also come up on the balls of your feet. Push down into the toes and find balance there. Nice work. Everybody let your head follow so your eyes are going to look at the floor. There we go. Lean over just a tiny bit more. Jacqueline, push your butt back more. Yes, there you go. Good. Yeah, nice work. Everybody I see looks really good. Pull your shoulders back. You got 10 seconds. So you really want to think chest out, the chin down. 5, 4, 3, So I want to see that nice, tight core. Whether I'm on my toes, elevated on the surface, or on my knees, my body moves as one unit. One straight, flat unit. It's a plank with a push. You got to squeeze your butt. Even if your knees are down, squeeze your butt. Draw your core in. Exhale as you press away. Strong work. Maybe try, like Shasta, maybe try your hands a tiny bit farther apart. Like the edge of the mat tends to work really nicely. It gives your shoulders just a little more room. Nice Heidi. Strong work. There you go. Yeah. So, you know, traditional push-up is a little close. I know for me personally, I need a bit of a wider set to my hands, as long as the elbows are out. Just because sometimes we don't have a lot of room, this gets kind of crunchy for us. Nice work, guys. Grab a drink of water. When I say us, I was referring to females, ladies, because I got all ladies online. Like my husband likes his push-ups real close, but for me, that just doesn't work. So you gotta kind of figure out where your hands need to be so that you have the room to get down into that push-up. Okay, great work on those first 2 sets. Let's hit this last time through. So I wanna add that if you're not jumping, you can try coming up on the toes. Everybody take your momentum up and not forward. Cool? All right, last set. 3, 2, 1. Let's take it back. Look down. Shoulders back. Chest out. Reach up. Tuck your hips. Yeah, exactly. So beautiful work. Awesome job, you guys. Very, very nice. The biggest thing I want you to try for is that tension at the top. So as you're coming up, reach the fingers to the sky and then tuck your ribs, tuck your butt. Find a standing plank position, 20 seconds. That's what we're landing in. We're landing in a plank. And if I'm jumping, I'm still landing in a plank, so I'm flying in the air in a plank, 10 seconds. Beautiful work. You guys look so good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. We're going to take it down for push-ups. Remember, you can also use furniture. Not everyone has a lovely bench readily available, but you got a bench. You want to think of it this way. If you are on an elevated surface, pretend it's the floor and it's a high plank just like we would be on the floor. Hands right below shoulders. Make sure as you come down, exhale, push the floor away. And then eyes are looking down. Can you get the tip of your nose to touch the mat? If you can, go for it. Whether you're on your knees or you're on your hands, some of y'all big, strong, yeah. Woo, Heidi, pull up just a tiny bit from your ribs to your hips. Yeah, yes, there you go. Can't lose that core. Beautiful, strong work, everybody. When you finish 10, you grab a drink. We always do push-ups here at Fitness Evolution, all of my clients. I have a client that I've been working with for a really long time. I think it's 5 years this summer. She's 70, and she says she likes to say she hates exercise, but she's been coming here twice a week for 5 years, so she doesn't hate exercise that much. But we do push-ups on the bar, elevated, and when she started with me, she was like, "You're crazy, I don't do push-ups, this is never gonna happen." And now she loves it, and if we don't have it in the programming, she'll say, can I do some push-ups? Because they make her feel super strong. Anybody can do push-ups, everybody should. Okay, really quickly, I'm gonna show, for the sake of the recording, a modification for a single leg squat. In case anybody has knee issues. Most of you guys on live will not be doing this, but I'm gonna show the option. For anyone who has knee issues for this next exercise, you'll do a single leg bridge, knees in line, push through your hips, and lift. Notice how small that is. And then I'm keeping my legs in a super straight line, pushing into the butt cheek and the heel of the leg that's on the ground. You'll do that instead if this exercise I'm about to show you doesn't work for your knees. We've been working on single leg squats every week. We're gonna keep working on single leg squats every week. We're gonna keep the feet together. So touching the legs. We are going to put a little bit of weight on the left foot, but most of our weight on our right foot. Reach forward, lean forward, sit back and down as low as you can go and come up. We've done these week after week. Every week you're gonna work on getting lower, and then once you're all the way down, like I just showed, like once you can do this, You're gonna start putting less weight in that left foot and we're gonna start sneaking it out in front of us. We might not be there yet. All right, right foot down, shoulders back, ready, here you go. So we're gonna reach forward, lean forward, sit back. Listen to your knees. The other thing I'm trying to watch for you is that your tailbone doesn't like do this tuck underneath. So you're pushing your butt back, but you're leaning forward to maintain a straight spine. So you can see my spine is still mostly straight as I'm doing this, even though I'm all the way down. And unlike a regular squat, I don't mind if you sit all the way down onto your heel in this particular exercise, 15 seconds. Beautiful. Make sure that right heel stays down the entire time. The left heel doesn't have to be down, the right heel does. You guys are looking so strong. Megan, can you shift your weight back a little bit more? Something about that. See if you can sit back. Yeah, there you go. All right, finish that last one. Switch feet. Left foot down, right foot, a little bit of weight on it. Ready, and we go. Reach forward, lean forward, sit back. So if you're sitting back far enough, you might be surprised at what your knees will allow. I've had real kind of cranky left knee for a couple weeks. God bless it. I need to get back in for a massage, hopefully soon. But I actually can still get pretty low in these squats because most of the weight is in my heel, in my butt, and my knee is okay with it. But don't push past any knee pain. Stop if you have any knee pain. 15 seconds. I showed that glute bridge for that reason. Push that left heel down. Yeah, keep that left heel down on the ground. As low as you can. 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Okay, grab a mini band or your lightweight dumbbells. And if you're using dumbbells, you need 2 of them. And we're gonna do bent over fly. If you have a band and your low back is cranky, you can do this upright. But in a bent over position, we're pulling it apart. So here's what it looks like with a long band. I'm squeezing my shoulder blades, chin down, head down. If I have a loop band, use the lightest loop band you have, put your fingers inside of it and pull it out. But notice my hands aren't gonna go anywhere near as far, right? And then if I have dumbbells, let's face the palms to the body, and we're going out and down. Make sure you don't stick your neck up like I did. So everyone's trying to find flat back. We're just taking the arms like we were gonna open. So what? There's like a cabinet on the floor and you're opening the doors and closing. All right, pick your tool. If your low back is mad and you're using a band, you can do this standing up. 3, 2, 1, we go. So the other thing I wanna tell you about your low back. Your low back is cranky. You're gonna feel better if you can be as flat. Notice how flat I am to the ground, like my knees are really bent, my torso is parallel to the ground. If you're up like this, your back's gonna start to hurt. So it's gotta be either totally parallel and flat or stand up straight. Beautiful, you guys. Look down at the ground, chest out. We're squeezing the shoulder blades together. Upper back, squeeze it. Yes, beautiful, strong work. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Real quick. I see this a lot, where we kind of overcompensate and it ends up being up in the traps. Think of it just like a hinge. So it just sweeps and down. There shouldn't be a lot of bend to the elbow. It's just open and close so that we're really using the upper back and not the traps. Most ladies, and I don't like to generalize, but most ladies don't want bigger traps. If you do, more power to you. All right, we're going back into that single leg squat. The right foot. Grab water if you need it. So we've got 3 sets or 2 more sets of those 2. Remember, anybody with knee problems or knee pain, go into that single leg bridge I showed you. Right foot, all the weight on it, little bit of weight on the left foot, shoulders back. Ready, we're gonna lean forward, reach forward, sit back. Oh yeah, as low as you can go comfortably. Drive your right foot down to the floor. So as you come up, think about pushing your right foot down, not about trying to get yourself up. And then your right heel's gotta stay down. So we're gonna find the place, the depth that you can get to without the right heel popping up, wherever that is. Now sit back, reach back. Push, tuck your rib cage, tuck your booty. Beautiful work. Megan, lean forward more. I think maybe that's what it is. That maybe if you lean forward a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Everyone's gonna look a little different. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Some of you guys who do this Friday workout every week, I see major progress. Kudos to you. Consistency. Wow, look what happens. Left foot down, right foot, a little bit of weight on it. Ready? Here we go. Same thing, other side. Sit back, reach forward, lean forward. So you're still trying to pull your shoulders back. Put your chest out, but keep your chin down. And then as you reach forward, keep the arms fairly low so your shoulders don't end up in your ears. That just doesn't feel very good, does it? Yeah, nice work, Jacqueline. Look at you, girl. Yes, Megan, can you bring that other foot at least next to? Yeah, there you go. Because eventually it's going to be in front, so we don't want to start with it coming back behind you. 15 seconds. Yes, you guys look good. Strong work. We have 10 seconds here. I just realized we're missing Tiff today. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody rest. I was looking at Heidi and I was like, wait a second, where's Tiff? I don't know. All right, we're going into that fly. So remember, if you have your band and you would feel more comfortable standing up straight, you can stand up straight. If you're using dumbbells, you have to lean over because we have to be angled against gravity. And then face your palms to your body. Use your upper back so that we're just sliding that open and sliding it close. We go 3, 2, 1. So I think the mini loop band is probably the toughest. But just remember that it's going to stay small. And we're just like squeezing and releasing. Press your chest out. Good. Tracy, slow that down. So a little bit less momentum. More slow and smooth, especially on the way down. Fight it with the muscle. Yep. Don't let gravity take it from you. There you go. 15 seconds. Woo! Megan, chest out. I know. If this starts to get icky, I'm trying to think if we could do that in a different position. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Everybody grab some water. Let's take a 30-second break. This is a tough one to do two-handed. I think you guys probably know. At the studio, we almost never do rear flies double like that because it is hard on your low back. In the interest of time, from a virtual standpoint, we are doing it. It's not my favorite. So if your back is really cranky, you could try doing this in a half kneel. It might help, it might not. If you have dumbbells. If you have a band, do it with a band and stand up straight. It'll feel better. I keep talking about low backs because my low back is really, really angry right now. So it keeps coming up for me, and I know I'm not the only one whose low back is tight. So do what you have to do to adjust. Last set, single leg squat. If you have that knee issue, you can do single leg bridges on the ground. Right foot first. We go 3, 2, pull the shoulders back. Here we go, arms forward, sit back, reach forward. Press into that right foot, tuck it, squeeze it. Yeah, so we're trying to get like your booty underneath and the ribs down, just like we talked about when we did those skier jumps. Same thing, tuck it and come into a plank at the top. Push the booty back. Yeah, you guys look so strong, so good. These are not easy exercise. We have 20 seconds, so you're past halfway done. This last couple of reps, see if you can get a centimeter deeper, just a centimeter, just a tiny bit. Listen to your knees. 10 seconds. Knees are loud. Knees will tell you what's up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. I feel like your knees are aggressive and backs are passive aggressive. Left foot down, right foot, just a little weight on it. Other side, ready? Here we go. Anybody else feel like your back is kind of like, yeah. So that kind of, yeah. Don't do that, it hurts. God bless it. Ooh, sit down, push through that left heel, tuck your butt, tuck your ribs, reach forward, chest out. Oh yeah, you guys look so good. Push that left foot down, hard through the floor, drive it down. Feel that left side booty as you are halfway done with this last leg. Your left side booty is doing the bulk of the work right now to push you back to standing. Try not to use that right leg very much if you can. Trying to build single leg strength here. doing it like in a half kneel with a moderated lean, that might help. If you have a band, you can stand upright. We're opening and closing. So like if I were standing up straight when I do a fly, I would say like a big hug. So like we're going, big hug, come on in. We don't hug people anymore, I'm just kidding. But remember, imagine if you will, hugging. All right, here we go, last set. 3, 2, 1. So we're going out and in. Head down, chin down. And then I think the best way to think of it is like lead with your elbows and your pinkies. So like if there were strings attached to your arms, the strings are pulling your pinkies up and then you're slowly lowering down. Yes, ooh, yes, Tracy, you got it now, girl. That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful work. You guys look so good. 15 seconds. Jacqueline, tuck your chin. Look down at the ground. There you go. Megan, same thing. Yes, thank you. Nice work. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody rest. We'll take a full minute. I keep calling that out because we don't know we're doing it. I do the same thing. I think I told you. I'll record a video of me doing exercises and I'll be like, oh my God, my neck. We don't realize we're doing it. Our necks are super tight. So sometimes you have to really think. Look at the floor, straight down below you. All right, strong work, people. We have 2 more supersets to get through, so we have 4 exercises to go. These next couple will go a little bit more quickly. The first one, we're going to be down on the ground on our back. And I invite you, if you would like a challenge, to bring your mini band or a dumbbell. And if you're using a dumbbell, maybe like a 10-pound dumbbell or whatever you have. And if you're doing that mini band, you're going to put it over your hands. If you have a straight band, you can hold it and just pull tension on it. If you have a dumbbell, you can just hold it here. And then what we're doing is a dead bug. So we're going to stick one leg out and draw it in. Where is it? Shush. Okay. You stick one leg out, arms to the ceiling, and pull the belly button into the spine and flatten the low back. So our goal here is to do this with getting that leg as far from the body as we can without arching the low back. The farther the leg goes, the harder that's going to be. So just make sure you are going as far as you can. Everybody's going to keep tension on the arms. So whether you're holding a dumbbell or a band, pull the shoulder blades into the mat, knees to 90 degrees. Ready, we go. One leg out, draw your belly button into your spine. Bring it back in, switch sides. Flatten out that core, like squeeze your ribs here, hips. Oh my gosh. See, you hear that in my voice? Because I am squeezing and bearing down and engaging my core so my low back does not arch 15 seconds. And like I said, my back is cranky. So it tells me like, hey, 10 seconds. You gotta pull in. You can't let this arch happen or it's gonna hurt. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Make sure you do both sides. All right. So go ahead and come to standing. Bring your band with you. If you don't have a band, and you can be a straight band or a loop band, if you don't have a band, you could use a towel or a t-shirt and hold it just like a straight band. This time when we do this, we've done these a couple of different ways from week to week. This time when we do our chop, we're going to be out in front, chopping this way. So if I'm holding a straight band or a towel, I'm just pulling on it like I was trying to rip it in half, and my arms are sliding as one unit. And we'll do 30 seconds there and then 30 seconds here. So I make a vertical line. If I'm holding my resistance band, put your hands inside of it. Or here. Cool? Let's try it. We go. 3, 2, 1. Tuck your butt. Chop. So what I don't want to do is move anything but my arms. So tuck your butt, tuck your ribs. My arms are moving as one solid unit. They're sliding down and up. Your shoulders are going to burn. That is okay. So it's chop it, lift it, chop it, lift it. Squeeze your core tight. You got this. It's 10 seconds. So it's that top shoulder that you're really feeling right now. Keep tension on the hands. Keep your arms straight so we're not bending the elbow. We're just going straight down. Last one. We're gonna switch sides. So we're gonna go to the other side, same thing. Ready, and here we go. Tuck your butt, tuck your ribs. So those of you guys who come in here in studio, this looks like what we do on the cable, or I have you take the cable across and down. It's that anti-rotation chop. So we're not turning our hips, we're not turning our shoulders. What we're doing with our core is we're resisting that side motion. So like my right side, if I'm chopping to my left, my right side is resisting so that I don't turn. Building that good rotational resistance strength. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Strong work. 30 seconds to rest, and you'll take it back down to the ground. If you want the dumbbell or the band on your dead bug, you can. It adds a nice layer of upper core resistance. The other thing it does is sometimes folks get real confused by the arms, and I see folks like the arms swinging back and forth. So if you hold something in your hands, you don't have to worry about your arms. Second set of dead bug, dumbbell if you want it, band if you want it. Otherwise, just keep your fingers pointing to the ceiling. Make sure your low back stays flat to the ground this whole time. And just take the legs as far as you can. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Extend. Push through the heel. So flex foot. The heel slides out, push. Like you were trying to push like a leg press machine. So we're pushing that straight out. Bend the knee back to 90 degrees. Push, 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 push. Belly button into the spine. Arms are reaching for the ceiling. And then we're flattening our low back to the ground as best we can. Modification for this would be to just do heel taps, like take the extension out. Or we can just tap. If your low back is real bad, you can just make that small. Last one. Both sides, relax. Whoop. Take a moment, we're gonna stand up. Going back into that sideways chop. The whole goal of an anti-rotation, I love teaching, I love educating, so this gives me a chance to do that a little bit. An anti-rotation is building strength in the sides of our core and our low back, so that say you go to like throw a bag of mulch, you're gonna rotate. Now, there's a lot of other things like hip mobility that play a role in this. However, if you're gonna rotate, you're gonna throw something that has weight. If you have strength anti-rotationally, like we're working on here, you can do that without the extra force torquing your back, and then the next day you're like, oh my God, what did I do? Because you threw that and rotated your back and it went all in here. That's what we work on when we do chops. All right, so either holding, I'm gonna show it this time with the towel, which looks like a straight band, straight down. 3, 2, 1. So important that you tuck your butt and pull your ribs into your spine and create this tight, tight, tight core. And then we're going across and down. And yes, if you give this a little oomph, like you slice it, you can, as long as you can use your core to resist that momentum. And we're pulling in on the opposite side and through the middle of the body so that we don't just we're not just twisting and chopping. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna switch sides. Ready, we go. Take it down, down. So imagine you're like cleaning a window and you're just going over and over the pane over and over again. So we're squeeze it and down. Squeeze it and down. Yes, now, this has got to be tight. So if you're getting momentum and you're lifting up, nothing moves but my arms. Now, someday, after we work on these a long enough time and you build the strength, then we do start adding motion. But until we get there, we got to strengthen it to be able to resist motion. Go ahead and rest. Whew. Take a few seconds, grab some water. We've got to go one more set of these two. And then, we got to get this whole thing done. Our last set won't take too very long. So we're coming down on our back into that dead bug. Who named it? I don't know. But it makes sense to me. If I see an insect on the ground. So arms up, you can hold the weight, you can hold a band if you like. Knees at 90, your mission in life is to not arch your low back off the mat. Pull your shoulder blades to the ground. Ready, we go out. Belly button in, switch. These should be slow. So if I see somebody at the studio flying, their legs are going fast, what I know is they're not engaging their core. Because if you engage your core, you're resisting that leg as it goes out. You can't just move through these quickly. We're not just moving our legs. We're resisting the arch. We're pulling in, tucking the tailbone. Squeeze, 10 seconds. Remember to modify if you need to. You can go heel taps. Tilt your tailbone under. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Nice work. All right, we're going to stand up. And then do that last set of chops. And then I promise we'll go fast through our last superset. Okay, last set of chops. You got your band or your towel or your straight band. I'm going to use the other band this time. I like to switch it up. Tuck your tailbone. Squeeze your butt. 3, 2, 1. So if we have a straight band, and it can be kind of annoying because you might have to like roll that up, but we're pulling on the hands. If we're holding a towel, we're trying to rip the towel in 2 pieces. If I'm holding a mini band, pressing my arms out, and we're chopping down, not up. And then we're tucking that booty, rib cage down, shoulders down the back. 10 seconds here, force. However, you gotta be so tight in the middle so that all stays up here in the ribs and we're not getting that in the low back. We're resisting the twisting. Everybody relax. We're gonna go to the other side. Last 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We're going down and up. So down. Whew. Oh yes. Very, very nice. This is looking good. I see good control, good focus. Tuck your butt to kind of check in. I like to call this ugly butt. So it feels like your butt's underneath and you're like, my butt doesn't look good like that. No one's does. It's fine. It's good for your back. That's why I call it ugly butt. I need another name for it though. We should figure out something better. 10 seconds. Something more positive. Like scared butt. That's not positive. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. We should call it Berkeley butt because my husband will chase my dog and my dog always runs like with his butt under, like he's scared something's coming for him. All right, grab some water. We have one more set of 2. We'll make this pretty fast. So we got about 5 minutes. So first exercise, standing. And we are going to, can't really switch sides. We're gonna put one foot forward. We're gonna bring the knee in and out. Notice how I'm in this like straight line. So what I'm not doing is that. My weight is staying over this leg and my knee is coming in and my knee is coming out. So root down through that heel and then we're just reaching tap there. I think a lot of times folks get confused and they start driving the knee forward and up. It's all about the leg that's on the ground. So right foot forward, shoulders back, chest out. 3, 2, 1. Start slow. Get the rhythm first. We're just bringing the knee in. We're sitting down into that right foot. And then the weight isn't shifting. So I think that's the biggest part. Like Jacqueline, just root down and stop shifting your weight and just bring your knee in and out. Yes, there you go. Exactly. So if you feel like you're going front to back, just keep all your weight in your right leg. 10 seconds, keep it moving, you guys are good. Feel that booty burn, chest out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left leg forward. My bad. Sometimes numbers confuse me. Lean forward, left foot, all the way down the left foot. Ready, go. So we're just bringing the knee in and out. We're keeping the weight in the left foot. There you go. Nice, Jacqueline. You got it. Megan looks great. Good work, Heidi. Yeah, you guys all look great. So all the work is happening in that front leg, that left foot. Press the heel down, lean forward so it's going into that booty a little bit. And then the faster you go, you get your heart rate up. But I really want you to work your leg. 15 seconds. Not as worried about the rest of it. We have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody rest. Okay, so let's see. If you have a towel or a band, it doesn't matter which one you use. So we're either pulling or pressing out on it, and we're gonna push it up. So I kind of did that in the squat so you guys could see me, but you don't really have to squat. You're gonna pull your shoulders down and back, tuck your ribcage, you're gonna push your arms up and down. Cool? All right, 3, 2, 1. So if I'm using a towel or a straight band, I'm tugging on it. And I'm pushing up, sliding down. So imagine you're up against a glass window and you're sliding this up and down a window. If you're using a mini band, your elbows will be slightly out from your hands. So just keep pushing your hands out, tuck your ribs, pull your shoulders down. And then especially as your arms go up, pull your shoulders down. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Yes, nice work. Quick drink of water if you need it. We got 2 more sets of those 2. It's 1.5 minutes, 3 minutes total. And then we'll be done for the day. Yay! So remember on this one, if my right foot is forward, I'm leaning so that the back part of my butt and my leg are getting most of this. You're gonna feel this here, but I just don't want the weight forward. And then that leg's just staying where it is. And this knee is coming in and out. And you're super grounded. Now, the lower you go, the harder that's gonna be. So that's up to you. Right foot forward. Second step, we go. 3, 2, 1. Bring it in, push it out. Bring it in, push it out. You are so grounded in your right leg that right leg is not moving. Not shifting weight. You're just pushing that leg straight down into the ground. Roll your shoulders back, press your chest out. And then as always, eyes are looking out and down because we're not totally bent over. 15 seconds. You guys are perfect. Faster is harder, but make sure that foundation remains strong. Very nice. Less than 10. Woo, you guys are awesome. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Left leg. Left foot forward. 3, 2, ready, go. In, out. So when in doubt, take it slow. You're still working the heck out of left leg, whether fast or slow. It's just going to be a higher heart rate if you go quicker. You've got to maintain that core strength, that good posture, that good position. Start with the foundation, then build on it. 15 seconds. So chest is out, spine is straight as we can make it. 10 seconds. You got it. We're working with postural stuff. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Find your band or your towel. So whether it's a towel or a band, you're tugging on it. Giving it pressure from the hands. Tuck your rib cage. 3, 2, 1. Slide your band or your towel up and down. Pull your shoulders down your back. Tuck your ribs. Tuck your butt. You see a theme here. Everything we've done. Talking about this position. We're tucked under, ribs in, tall spine. Nothing moves below the arms. And then as your arms go up, push your shoulders down. 15 seconds. You want to know something? You get great butt work just by squeezing your butt while you do all these other exercises. Yeah, it's good for those booty muscles. 5 seconds. You want a round butt? That's where it's at. Yeah, squeeze it. 3, 2, 1. And you got to do squats and deadlifts. But if you're here with me, you already know that, right? We have one more set of these 2. We got 1.5 minutes to go. And then we'll stretch. So it's 9:15. We have 1.5 minutes. And then if you got to run and skip the stretch, you can. But we'll get it done. Right foot forward. Lean into this last time. Let that leg burn a little bit. We go. 3, 2, 1. Drive it. So I started calling these knee drivers because we're like driving our knee forward. Back when I used to teach group exercise like 10 years ago or more, now I guess it's been over 10 years, we used to call these screamers. Because as you're going, your left butt cheek is starting to, or your right butt cheek is starting to scream. The leg that's in front, just a little bit, starts to get this little lactic acid burn going. The leg's like, oh my gosh, are we done yet? You have less than 10 seconds, so yes, you're almost done. But let it scream a little. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides, left foot forward, right foot back. Woo, 3, 2, ready, go. Now let's lefties turn to scream a little bit. The lower you sit in that leg, the more it burns, but you gotta lean into that if you're gonna sit lower, because I want this out of the knee. So chest out. Like pull your shoulders back. It sounds weird, but stick your boobs out. I know we always say don't do that, but that's what I want. Shoulder blades together, chest out, chin down. 10 seconds, you got it. Finish it strong. This is it. Remember, all we have left is that upper body exercise. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Find your band or your towel. That over the hands. We're going to give it a little tension. And then tuck your butt. Here we go. 3, 2, 1 push-up. Y'all can hear that timer, can't you? It went beep, everyone was like, whoop. Oh yeah, of course you can. Tuck your butt, tuck your ribs, pull the shoulders down the back. Oh yes, this is such strong work. So the more you can pull on your hands and the more you pull your shoulder blades down, the harder this is gonna be. Let's make this band or this towel feel like it's so much weight. We have 10 seconds. Then we're done, all we have left is stretch. 5 seconds. Woo, you got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. All right. It is 9:18. If you're watching live and you got to run, wave at me. But otherwise, please do stay and stretch. If you're on the recording, you have no excuse. So let's stretch. We're going to lie back on our back. All the way down. We're going to cross the right foot over the left knee. And then from there, we're going to draw that left leg in. So, this with the foot on the ground, if that's enough of a stretch, you can stay there. This is just going to make it deeper, and it's totally optional to reach through and grab your leg if you like that deeper stretch. Just rest the upper body down. Inhale deeply through the nose. Fully through the mouth. Settle that system down. Strong work today. I think I've said this many times, but Strength 3, this Friday workout is one of my favorites of the week. Go ahead and switch sides. We cross the left foot over right knee. Draw it in if you like. Just some really cool, fun stuff. I love single leg squats. I like those hinge jumps. Always fun to work the core in lots of different ways. So that's a Friday workout. That's the format we follow on Fridays right now. But I do change some of the exercises. Some of them we're always going to work on, like single leg squats. That's a progression towards a pistol squat. And so we're going to work on that and work on that and work on that forever. Go ahead and hug your knees in, roll yourself to seated, legs out in front, sit up tall. Shoulders back, right foot over left knee, left arm, hug that right leg in. Sit up straight. It is Friday as we're recording this. Tomorrow is Saturday. Yay! Saturday I do circuits, and sometimes I change it up so it looks a little different than Tuesday, Thursday circuits, but that is also tends to have a little bit more cardio component than today, but lots of good body weight strength, maybe a little bit of band work. I don't use a lot of dumbbell stuff on the circuits. Go ahead and switch sides. If you like dumbbells, Wednesdays are going to be your jam if you want to use weights. Monday's a little bit too, but Wednesday's probably the best day for dumbbells. And that's what the schedule looks like. Looking at next week, I'm just playing around with some stuff to see about times. So Monday, I added a 4 p.m. class, and I'm still doing the 5. And the 8:30, I'm not doing anything with that as of right now. When you're ready, come to standing. So Monday, I'm going to do a 4 o'clock because a lot of people mention that as a good time. And then I'm going to take the noon off on Tuesdays for right now. Arms forward, round out that upper back. Noons were like heavily popular, and then I think things got different, and now they're not quite as busy. So I'm just going to take that one off and see how it goes. But that's just for next week. We'll see what comes after that. Arms back behind, roll the shoulders back, chin up, chest up. And then a lot of you guys are already signed up for the Refocus Reset, which starts on Monday. We have 45 people signed up so far, which is exciting. We have 3 teams, Team Shannon, Team Megan, and Team Mel. And I randomly assign you to teams, although, you know, if you're someone who works closely with me, right arm across, or has been a client, or usually worked with Shannon, you know, you'll be on that person's team. What we're going to do is we have a points tracker. It's a Google Sheet that we will send out. Go ahead and switch sides. On Sunday, you will have it. It'll be the team tracker. You'll have your own tab. So your name will be at the bottom, and that's the sheet that you'll update each day with your points for your habits that you get done. And your coach will be checking in with you if you're not updating it. Hands to the thighs, slide down. Just to make sure you're staying accountable. That's going to be our job. And then we get to compete for teams to see who gets more points. Just for fun. You know, some people are very competitive and that motivates them, and some people aren't, but it's just a way to make it more fun. The habits themselves were sent out in the explanation of habits. If you have questions, let me know. Most of you guys already got it in the Facebook group. From here, running all the way around. That starts Monday. Look for an email from me on Sunday. They like to put me in spam, so if you don't get it, let me know or check your spam. Nice big deep breath. Inhale, reach. Big breath, exhale out. One more time, deep breath, inhale. Big breath, exhale. Give good stuff today. You guys worked super hard. Thank you for being there, for doing the thing with me.